Hello everyone, Oyetunde Oyewo here, MEB 7033 week 6. This is my personal video of a good corporate decision. I work for a company called One Oak, headquartered in downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I want to talk about the company's decision to spin off a company that is now called One Gas. Let me go back history lane for a moment. So One Oak was founded in 1906 as Oklahoma Natural Gas, which was a local distribution company, still is. And over the years, it expanded, went through different leadership tenures. It acquired other companies and grew organically to a state where it had operations in multiple parts of the energy industry, from upstream down to marketing and distribution. As it went through more leadership cycles and tenures, it was decided that the company would focus only on the operations where it had competitive advantage and where it could successfully compete in the marketplace. So interests were sold, assets were sold, and One Oak became a midstream and downstream company. It had operations in midstream and downstream sectors of the natural gas industry. The US has a very well defined midstream space in the natural gas industry because there is a very vibrant market for the purity products that can be attained from that space, such as ethane, propane, isobutane, normal butane, pentanes, hexanes, and heavier hydrocarbon liquids. Um, and so, even for One Oak, it was also the growth engine for the entire company, to the extent that it was found out that many investors that invested in One Oak actually invested in the midstream part of the company, almost neglecting the local distribution companies, which happens to be a very steady source of income to the company. So One Oak's vision is to create exceptional value for its stakeholders and customers. And in the day-to-day work trying to, meet the objectives of the vision, it was discovered that many of the people who invested in One Oak were actually investing their money in the midstream sector because they always saw it as the growth engine, you know, good returns and whatnot. But they always viewed the local distribution companies, which now consist of three companies: Oklahoma Natural Gas, Kansas Gas Service, and Texas Gas Service. The investor viewed those three local distribution companies as low risk, low reward, instead of seeing them as a stable engine of stable, steady income. So the then CEO, Mr. John Gibson, and his team felt that the local distribution companies were underappreciated and undervalued, and they made the decision, after consulting with the board and every other pertinent party, to aggregate the local distribution companies and spin them off as their own standalone company, so that they will be able to um, give the value that they are capable of giving in the marketplace. So in 2014, Texas Gas Service, Oklahoma Natural Gas, and Kansas Gas Service were reborn as One Gas, a regulated local distribution company, which left One Oak to be a pure play midstream company. So if you are risk averse, you have the option of putting your investment dollars in One Gas. Or if you have a healthy risk appetite, you also have the option of investing your dollars in One Oak. Turned out to be a very good idea. Turned out to be a very good decision because as we speak today, September 30th, 2014, One Gas is trading at $61.79 as we speak. It is 2:16 p.m. And One Oak is trading at the same time at $51.48. That's a little more than $10 less than the local distribution companies, which was overlooked by investors before it became its own standalone company. So the decision to spin off the companies as its own standalone company turned out to be a good decision because it is clearly creating values for those who have bought stock or who own shares in the LDC. So I really think that was a great investment. I really think it was a great decision, great insight by the leaders of the company, and I believe that the investors are saying the same thing too. Thank you.